Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, it's your #1 Foundation coming to you today with the first ever FIFA 20 video on this channel, and we are bringing a crowd pleaser. Today we are doing the fastest players in FIFA 20 versus the strongest players in FIFA 20. Oh yeah. We're going to take these two teams, we're going to put them into the Premier League, and we're going to sim a full season. We're going to see how the fastest team and the strongest team would finish if they were competing in said Premier League. But that is not all. Afterwards, we're going to take both of them, and then we're going to have them go head to head in a live action game. And since this is the first video on the channel to feature FIFA 20, I think it's only apt that today we're going to be doing a FIFA 20 giveaway, but more on that later. And if you are as excited as I am to go ahead and see the fastest team versus the strongest team in FIFA 20, no less, go ahead, take a hard direct nibble, smoosh into that like button right now, and subscribe if you are new, because I'm going to be bringing outrageous FIFA 20 content all year long. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin naturally with the fastest team. Now, I should clarify, by fastest, I mean sprint speed, not pace, not the combined attributes of acceleration and sprint speed. Just straight up sprint speed. And if you're judging purely on raw sprint speed, there is a four-way tie for the #1 fastest player in the game. And you guys can go ahead, take a guess, take a gander in your head. You got it? Okay, I think a lot of you guys are gonna guess this guy right first. There's Mbappe, this is a man from PSG, he's a Blazer, he's got 96 sprint speed. Alongside him is Adama Traore, he plays for Wolves, he's coming in at 96 sprint speed. I do believe if you combine everything, including acceleration, sprint speed, and all of that, he is the paciest player in FIFA 20. And third player that comes in at 96 sprint speed is Leroy Sané. And then I doubt any of you guys guessed this man, Chala, also has 96 sprint speed. He is a 66 rated left back. Then for the midfield, as you can see at the first cam position, you have Guilherme. He's a right mid that comes in at 92 sprint speed, but as you can see, he can also play at the cam position. Then we have Bouzat, who is another right winger, but he can also play cam, and you can see that he is a Blazer as well, coming in at 93 sprint speed. The fastest center mid that I could find was this man, Falzerano. He comes in at 90 sprint speed. And then the fastest right back in the game is a tie. We're going to put Kyle Walker in here, but you can see that this other 74 rated right back, Avincula, also has 94 sprint speed. But when it's a tie, just default to the higher rated. In the first center back, we're going Timothy Fosu-Mensah, who can also play at right back. And then Ike O.P. Opara. This center back has been a legend in FIFA since like FIFA 15. 30 years of age, but he's still killing it, 88 sprint speed. And then the fastest keeper in the game is this man here, Walsh, coming in with a blistering 67 sprint speed. I think I could beat him in a foot race. Nope. And then on the bench, you can see the second fastest keeper, and that is Masip. He comes in at 65 sprint speed. And I think a lot of you guys might have guessed Aubameyang is the fastest player in the game. No, he only comes in at 95 sprint speed. Inaki Williams also 95. Schlupp, who can play in the midfield, comes in at 88. This Lamkill guy can also play in the midfield. He comes in at 88. Gelson Martin's probably another popular pick. He's 95 sprint speed. And then the fastest natural cam of the game is this man, Konakek, 90 sprint speed. And then you have a 4 who could also play in at center back, I believe, 88 sprint speed. And then you got Hakemi, who's coming in at 93 sprint speed over at the left back position. But just based on raw, pure sprint speed, this is the fastest team in FIFA 20, coming out to an attack of 83, a midfield of 75, and a defense of 74. But how does it compare to the strongest team in FIFA 20? And still, the reigning champion for the strongest player in FIFA 20. I think he's been the strongest player since, I don't know, FIFA 10. And it's the man, the myth, the legend, Akinfinwa. Staying, I believe, at 97, which was the same strength rating as the previous FIFA. The next highest strength rating comes in a two-way tie, but 2 points off, and that is Romelu Lukaku, who comes in at 95 strength, along with Koulibaly, who is also 95 strength. At the cam position, we have this Pekovic guy. He comes in at 92. Then we got a very strong midfield of Kondabia coming in at 92 strength. Steven Nzonzi, who's also 92 strength. The strongest CDM in the game is this Marega guy. He's only 65 rated overall, but 94 strength. At the right back position, we have Struna. He comes in at 92 strength. And the other center back position alongside Koulibaly is Nicolas Sula, who not only comes in at 94 strength, but his 87 sprint speed makes him the 4th fastest center back in the game. Yeah, you heard me right. Not only is he the second strongest center back in the game, he's the 4th fastest. Get him, he's OP as f. And then at the left back position, we have Zegadu, who can also play a little bit of center back. He comes in at 92 strength. And the strongest keeper in the game is this man, Santinho, 71 overall, and a very respectable 85 strength. Then on the bench, you have another keeper who has 85 strength, but he is lower rated, so I defaulted to the higher one. And of course, is Cristiano, the only other Cristiano in the game. Then you have the MLS center back, Waston. He comes in at 94 strength. You got Garrido, who's a CDM, comes in at 93. Olore, 94 strength at striker. Sar, who can also play at left back, he comes in at 93 strength. strength. Coates, the center back, comes in at 94. Kyrie here comes in at 91 strength. Salazar comes in at 92. He can play CDM. Mai, who could also play a little bit of cam, comes in at 92. Odvich comes in at 92 strength. He's a striker. And then we got Mpizu, who comes in at 94 strength. A lot of strong strikers. But as you see it right here, this is the pure strongest team that FIFA 20 can field as of launch, coming in with an attack of 73, a midfield of 74, and a defense of 80. So an early advantage for the fastest team. All right, we sit on July 1st of 2019. What we're going to do is we're going to take this all the way to the end of the season, June 1st, and get that started. I placed both of these modified squads into the Premier League, the fastest being Manchester City and the strongest being Manchester United. And we're going to see at the end of the season which one finishes higher in the table. They don't necessarily need to win the league, it's just whoever has more points. And as I do in these experiment videos, I have to go ahead and make a prediction here. If I get the prediction right, nothing bad happens to me. It's all jelly. It's all Gucci, bro. But if I get it wrong, then I have to do a forfeit. And I think for this, it is fitting, as I mentioned before. For every time I get a prediction wrong in this video, I will be giving away a copy of FIFA 20. So you guys can go ahead, vote up in the iThings right now on which team that you think is going to finish up higher. Now, obviously, the fastest team has a little bit of advantage on the ratings. And since I'm feeling generous, I do want to give away a copy of FIFA 20. I'm going to go with the underdogs here. I'm going to go with the strongest team. But I guess we'll find out at the end of the season. Take it away, Time Wizard.
Go, Time Wizard!
All right, boys, we sit on June 1st of 2020. Let's go ahead and see how the players did at the end of the season. And okay, predictable number one, Harry Kane goes ahead and snags the golden boot, grabbing himself 21 goals, although second place is Callum Wilson of Bournemouth. Quite interesting there. And if we take a look at the players that are the strongest and the fastest, the highest rated was Mbappe, coming in 7th place, contributing 12 goals. We have Petkovic of the strongest team coming in with 11, and Leroy Sané also contributing 11 as well. We go over to Sis, and okay, we got 1 and 2 with the strongest and the fastest team. Leroy Sané gets the golden ball of the season, contributing 9 assists, although Lukaku in 2nd place with 8. And then no other players from the strongest or fastest team in the top 15. And when it comes to clean sheets, it is Brighton Hove Albion who has the top spot with 12, although Mossop of Manchester City does come in 2nd place with 10. And then Cristiano, as well as Santino, also on the list with 6 and 5 respectively, which would give them 11, which, if we do math, is 1 more than 10, and give a slight advantage over the fastest team. But let's see which team finished higher. Remember, if Manchester City finishes higher than Manchester United, I have to give away a copy of FIFA 20. All right, Wolves in 8th. Okay. What? The strongest team of Manchester United only finishes in 7th place, which I guess is predictable. Their ratings were roughly around like 78 overall for the team, which means that Manchester City, Manchester City finishing in 4th place with 60 points. With the top 4 being rounded out with Spurs number 1, Liverpool coming in 2nd place, losing the lead by 1 point. How you feel, Liverpool fans? And Newcastle fans stunning everyone, finishing in 3rd. Impressive. So yes, I got the prediction wrong, which means that I'll be giving away a copy of FIFA 20. But first, let's go ahead and hop in and see these two teams battle it out on the pitch. So here we go, an opportunity for revenge. Although, I must say this has been bothering me. The new player models are a little bit disturbing because I can clearly make out that Romelu Lukaku has ginormous nipples. But it only makes sense. Everything on this man is ginormous. But alas, now we have the live action portion. We're going to be seeing the strongest team in FIFA 20 versus the fastest team in FIFA 20. Romelu Lukaku versus Mbappe. 6-minute halves for the Champions League final at a neutral ground. Let us begin. Ooh, the new graphics here for Manchester United. I'm liking it. Georgie Best. You can see them stride out onto the pitch, the fastest team and the strongest team. And of course, I have to go ahead and make a prediction here. We're already giving away 1 copy of FIFA 20. This will be to give away a 2nd copy. And you know what? Let's go with it again. I'm going to go with the underdogs. I'm going to put my money on the strongest team. You guys can go ahead, vote up in the iThings on which team you think will win the live action portion. But without further ado, fastest versus strongest, let us begin. All right, Struna already using his strength, sends it across to no one, but early on you can see the advantages of strength, and the body shielding is pretty powerful in FIFA 20. Nzonzi playing a little 1-2 with Kondabia. He's going to run down the line. The pacey players cannot run him down. Fake shot, and plays it all the way back to his center back. Bold strategy from the AI. This guy's name is Chala. I'm going to refer to him as T'Challa. Black Panther passes it down the line to Leroy Sané, who plays it inside to Falzarano, and now they have a go to 6. Hollywood ball over the top to Adama Traore, the fastest player in FIFA 20. What is he going to do? Cuts inside, lays it off here. Oh, Boussard goes ahead, a magical goal, an instant counter, and the strong men are devastated. And then flipped it over the top. I thought he actually was trying to play it to whoever that was in the middle, but Boussard floats into the hole. No one marked him. Nicolas Sula, too slow to step up, gets around him, and oh, just over the outstretched arms of Santino. What a start for Pep Guardiola and the fastest man of FIFA 20. Electric pace, and that is what I've been noticing in a couple of the simulations I have been running. The over-the-top ball is hyper effective in this year's FIFA. Pace might be back, boys. Pace might be back. T'Challa, essentially, to Falzarano. Falzarano plays it forward to Boussard. Boussard still streaking into Mbappe. What a ball! The pace is there! Guilherme slots it home! Devastating, slicing through the defense of the strongman. The pace just too much. And just look at this. Beautiful 1-2s. Mbappe drags Sula out. Koulibaly, or no, that's Kondabia, cannot get back. Does not track back fast enough to Guilherme. And he just slots it home. Poor keeper work, I must say, on both of these goals. And it's not like it's the main stars that are scoring. You would think it would be the Mbappes, it would be the Leroy Sanés, but no, it is the midfielders that are going ahead and getting these opportunities. So to you, anyone building your career mode team or your FUT team, maybe invest in midfielders that can score. Gonna play it over to Kyle Walker. Trying to get there. Oh my god, it's a 50-50 ball, but Adama actually got to that? Yo, pace is back, guys. That ball in FIFA 19 would always go out of bounds. There was no way anyone ever got to that. Ooh, Struna, good work. Kondabia, cheeky there. Oh, mistake. Mbappe to the inside, playing it forward. Oh, good intervention there, Traore. Zegadao able to block it off, and that is going to be the last touch of the first half. 2 to the fast boys, 0 to the strong men. It's been an exhilarating first half, although the stats might not quite reflect it. 2 goals on 2 shots and 2 shots on target, while the strong men do have 1 shot and only 1 shot on target, while having the lion's share of possession. I will say I've seen pros and cons of both sides here, but if you're reading the tea leaves, the fast boys might have this in the bag already. Akinfenwa's going to throw this in deep in enemy territory. Zegadao hits it up to Nzonzi. Nzonzi back to Zegadao. Zegadao to Marega. Marega, okay. Over to Pekovic. Oh, to Akinfenwa, and he slots it in. Delectable. Oh, and he's going to tell everyone in. He's going to bring him in. You ready? Doing his signature big man celebration. You love to see it. Incisive play. Cutting through them like a hot knife through butter. Delicate, and I mean, Walsh is 51 rated. And it is game on, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle Walker, able to take it there. Zegadao goes to ground. Everyone is just falling here. All right. We got players marching forward. Akinfenwa lays it off to Kondabia. Oh, and it's 2-2. We got ourselves a game, boys. Look at this. Really lacked defending. Only 3 in the back. Where was the tracking back on that fullback there? T'Challa, the Black Panther, just watches Kondabia waltz right in, and of course the 51 rated Walsh, you can't really expect all too much from him. And just like that, we got a tie game. Oh, beautiful back heel, Lukaku. Where's he gonna go? Back to Zegadao. Flips it into the middle. T'Challa! Oh, terrible work there! And oh, Kondabia had a brilliant chance. T'Challa made an absolute mess of this. It's set up. It was a little bit difficult. Takes it off of the volley, but just punts it directly into the ground. Sula playing it forward to Marega. And Nzonzi down the line. Over to Lukaku. Where's he going to go here? Shields it off. Can he get there? Akinfenwa! No! Oh, poor Gil White. Gelson Martins. He's on it. He's going to lay it off for Falzarano. Falzarano shoots. Great save. Nicolas Sula. Beautiful switch ball. He's going to knock that forward to Lukaku. Going to bring that back in. And now Pekovic. Oh, Akinfenwa was in space. He fires it at the goal. Akinfenwa takes it first time. 87th minute. And from going down 2-0 to now being up 3-2. Doing the big man. What scenes. You cannot script this any better. Once again, terrible defending by the Black Panther. T'Challa just launching Akinfenwa's slow ass. Waltz in. First time you see blades of glass just ripping up into the stands as he sinks it deep and he sinks it true. Pep Guardiola once again finding Champions League dread. And his second goal of the match, the man of the match and the captain of the strongest team, has somehow brought it all the way back. I am completely flabbergasted. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. What a comeback. What a first match for our first experiment of FIFA 20. My God, the God,
Akinfenwa.
And it is the strongest team that wins, which means I got the prediction right, which means I'm only going to be giving away one copy of FIFA 20. In order to be entered to win, go ahead, follow me on Instagram at BMOnus. And in 2 weeks' time from when this video released, I'm going to drop a story asking a question of who won the live action portion of this experiment. Go ahead, write in strongest team, and I'll pick one of you guys at random for a copy of FIFA 20. Standard edition. I'm not rich. All this looks fancy, made in China, just like me. But yeah, in the first inaugural FIFA 20 experiment, it is the strongest team coming out on top of the fastest team. If you guys did enjoy, come on guys, this is pretty damn entertaining. Smush your nipple into the like button right now. And if you want more FIFA content, I went ahead and did a video on what it would look like if dynamic potential goes wrong, or if you want some classic goodness, check out my FIFA 19 China Ruins Everything crew mode. It is chaos. But yeah, that is it for me, BMOnus. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. FIFA 20 is now here, and of course, as always, stay thick.